Since AIDS was first identified early in the 1980s, an unpredictable number of people has been affected by the global AIDS epidemic. Today, there are estimated 34 million people living with AIDS and HIV worldwide. Today, I'm going to talk to you on how you contract AIDS. Is there a cure for AIDS? What are the symptoms and the risk of having AIDS? AIDS is a medical condition. A person is diagnosed with AIDS when their immune system is too weak to fight off any infections that they may have. What are the symptoms of AIDS? That's the question we all know. How would you know if somebody have AIDS? Do you know the symptoms? Can you tell the symptoms? A person is diagnosed with AIDS when they have developed an AIDS-related condition. Symptom causes opportunistic infection or AIDS-related cancer. The infection are called opportunistic because they take advantage of opportunity offered by weakness immune systems. Is there a cure for AIDS? No, there are not a cure for AIDS. We all know there's no such thing as a cure for AIDS, but there are medication people are taking today to help their body, to help the blood cells, so they cannot get sick, cannot their immune system won't get weak. They're taking different kind of medicine today. They have the 3 pill, they have the 1 dose, and most medicine they taking now. Certain people have to take with food or without food. Some taking where they don't have to take nothing at all, just take the medicine. The HIV virus that cause AIDS would perhaps make the take the risk that they otherwise they wouldn't. However, there's still no cure for AIDS. The only way to ensure you can avoid AIDS is to be aware of how HIV is transmitted and how to prevent infection. We all know how HIV is prevented. The risk behavior. HIV can be transmitted by sexual contact, vagina, oral, mouth to penis, blood to blood, shooting needles, sharing needles, breastfeeding, mother to child, knowing that the mother has HIV, a mother can give it to a child by breastfeeding. But HIV is not transmitted through any other types, casual contact, nor by insect or animal. People are risk the infection, the HIV infection, when they participate in behavior in which they exchange a body fluid. It's possible two risk behaviors are having unprotected sex with an infection person and sharing needles. Body fluid. Do we know that HIV can be contracted through body fluid? HIV can live only in certain fluid of the human body. These fluids are blood, semen, vaginal, and breast milk. Saliva, sweat, urine, tears do not spread the virus because they do not have enough white blood cells or virus to grow to survive. Today in society, the new infection among children under 15 older dropped 35% global between 2009 and 2012. 850,000 new infection among children 0 to 14 years old is low and middle income countries were prevented between 2005 and 2004, 2000. Programs that place mothers at the center of effort to prevent HIV in children have put the elimination of mother to children tran, transmission within reach. 60%, 62% of pregnant women living with HIV. In the highest HIV border country receive service to prevent mothers to children from transmission in 2012. We all know what causes AIDS. AIDS. HIV is a virus that gradually attacks immune system cells as HIV progresses damage the cell. The body becomes more vulnerable to infection, which it is willing to have difficult to fighting off. It is at a point of very advanced HIV infection that a person is said to have AIDS. If left untreated, it can take around 10 years before HIV has damaged the immune system before AIDS can even develop. My conclusion for today is during the past decade of the internet has created new opportunity for MS to meet partners. Internet user can find partner with similar sexual interests without having to leave their residence or having to risk face to face rejection if the behavior they seek are not constantly with safe sex. We need to be careful of who we sleep with. We need to make sure we protect ourselves. Women contract HIV more than men's because women have open wound. It's harder for a woman to give a man HIV unless they either blood to blood fusion or either sore is in that area and they have unprotected sex. Men's are more contracted of carrying HIV today into this world now. We have to really think about the life we choose or who we choose it with. Are this person trustworthy? And 9 out of 10, the day as the children growing up, they catching it harder because they don't know if they're not being teach or what's the risk of what's going on today amongst the HIV and AIDS. However, people can take treatment which the HIV virus that can prevent them from reaching a point with any diagnosis of having AIDS.